Ivana Trump was a woman who once defined elegance, ambition, and resilience on the world stage. Yet her final chapter unfolded far from the glittering spotlight she had commanded for decades. In her last months, she quietly battled physical pain, emotional loss, and a growing sense of isolation. The glamorous socialite, who once thrived in high society, withdrew into the privacy of her New York home, leaving many unaware of the struggles she faced behind closed doors. But while her passing in July 2022 shocked the world, it was the unexpected moment at her funeral that truly captured public attention, an appearance that no one saw coming. To understand why that moment mattered, we must first explore the remarkable life of Ivana Trump and the complex relationships that shaped her journey. Born as Ivana Marie Zelničková on February 20, 1949, in Gottwaldov, a small town in what was then Czechoslovakia, now known as the Czech Republic, her life began far from luxury. Her upbringing was defined by discipline and determination. Her father, Miloš Zelničkák, was an electrical engineer who instilled in her a relentless work ethic, while her mother, Marie Zelničková, balanced her job as a telephone operator with caring for her daughter. From an early age, Ivana showed signs of extraordinary talent and ambition. By the age of 4, she was already skiing with impressive skill, guided by her father, who acted as her first and most demanding coach. Skiing became more than just a sport for Ivana. It became her escape. Living under a restrictive regime, opportunities to travel beyond national borders were rare, but her talent earned her a place on the junior national ski team. This allowed her to experience life beyond her small town, fueling her desire for something greater. Alongside her athletic pursuits, Ivana valued education deeply. She attended Charles University in Prague, one of the most prestigious institutions in the country, where she earned a master's degree in physical education in 1972. During this time, she even made a brief appearance on the children's television show Pan Tao, hinting at her natural flair for the spotlight. However, Ivana's life was never without controversy. She once claimed to have been an alternate for the 1972 Winter Olympics, but this assertion was later disputed, adding an element of mystery to her already fascinating persona. Whether fact or embellishment, it reflected her ability to shape her own narrative, something she would continue to do throughout her life. In 1971, Ivana made a bold and strategic decision that would alter her future forever. She married Alfred Winkelmeyer, an Austrian ski instructor. This was not a marriage built on love, but rather a calculated move to obtain Austrian citizenship. Through this, she gained the freedom to leave Czechoslovakia without being labeled a defector, ensuring she could still visit her family. The marriage was short-lived, ending in divorce just a year later, but it served its purpose perfectly. Her next chapter began in Montreal, Canada, where she experienced both opportunity and heartbreak. She became involved with George Sirowatka, a businessman who owned a ski boutique. Though she often referred to him as her husband, they were never officially married. During this time, she worked tirelessly, teaching skiing, modeling, and attending night classes at McGill University to improve her English. One of her notable modeling opportunities came during the 1976 Summer Olympics in Montreal, where she worked as a promotional model. Life was not easy, but Ivana's determination never wavered. Everything changed in 1976 when Ivana traveled to New York City for a modeling assignment. It was there that she met Donald Trump, a young and ambitious real estate developer. Their relationship did not begin as a fairy tale. Ivana was not immediately interested, but Donald's persistence was relentless. He pursued her with grand gestures, sending flowers, making constant phone calls, and showing up unexpectedly. Eventually, his determination won her over. Their marriage in 1977 at the Marble Collegiate Church in New York City was a grand affair, marking Ivana's entrance into a world of immense wealth and influence. Soon after, she gave birth to their first child, Donald Trump Jr., followed by Ivanka Trump and Eric Trump. But Ivana was never content with simply being a socialite. She became deeply involved in her husband's business empire, playing a significant role in shaping its image. As vice president of interior design for the Grand Hyatt Hotel, she brought elegance and sophistication to its transformation. Her influence extended to Trump Tower, where her eye for luxury helped define its iconic interiors. Perhaps her most notable role was as president of the Plaza Hotel, one of the most prestigious hotels in New York City, where she demonstrated strong leadership and vision. Ivana was not just part of the empire, she was instrumental in building it. However, behind the scenes, their marriage was beginning to crumble. By the late 1980s, tensions had escalated, and the relationship faced its breaking point during a trip to Aspen, Colorado in 1989. There, Ivana confronted Marla Maples, who was having an affair with Donald. The confrontation became a media sensation, marking the beginning of a very public and painful separation. The divorce that followed in 1992 was one of the most high-profile and contentious of its time. Ivana made serious accusations, and the media frenzy was relentless. Despite the turmoil, she secured a substantial settlement, including millions of dollars, properties, and financial support. It was the end of a powerful partnership, but not the end of Ivana's story. In the years that followed, Ivana sought love again. She married Riccardo Mazzucchelli, an Italian entrepreneur, in 1995, but the marriage lasted less than 2 years and ended in a bitter legal dispute. Later, she found happiness with Count Rafredo Gaetani dell'Aquila de Aragona Lovatelli, a relationship marked by mutual respect and affection. His tragic death in a car accident in 2005 left her heartbroken. Her final marriage was to Rossano Rubicundi in 2008, celebrated in a lavish ceremony at Mar-a-Lago in Florida. Though their relationship was passionate, it was also turbulent, marked by separations and reconciliations. Despite their eventual split, they remained close until his sudden death in 2021, which deeply affected Ivana. As the years went on, Ivana gradually retreated from public life. Health issues, particularly chronic pain from years of skiing, limited her mobility. She became increasingly cautious, especially during the global pandemic, choosing to stay indoors. The vibrant socialite who once filled rooms with energy now lived a quieter, more isolated life. On July 14, 2022, tragedy struck. Ivana was found in her home in New York City after suffering a fatal fall down the stairs. Initially believed to be a heart attack, it was later confirmed that her death was caused by blunt impact injuries. It was a devastating and unexpected end. Her funeral took place on July 20, 2022, at St. Vincent Ferrer Roman Catholic Church in New York City. The service was attended by her children, Donald Trump Jr., Ivanka Trump, and Eric Trump, along with many prominent figures, including Melania Trump and Barron Trump. The ceremony reflected the grandeur and significance of her life. Yet, amid the expected attendees, one presence stood out: Vanessa Trump, the ex-wife of Donald Trump Jr. Their past relationship had been complicated, and her appearance surprised many. Despite previous tensions, she attended to support her family, offering comfort during a time of grief. Her presence was more than unexpected, it was symbolic. It represented the complexity of Ivana's life and the relationships she navigated. Even in death, Ivana brought people together, bridging divides that once seemed unbreakable. Ivana Trump's life was a story of ambition, reinvention, love, and resilience. From a small town in Czechoslovakia to the heights of New York City society, she carved out a legacy that few could match. She was not just a socialite or a businesswoman, she was a survivor, a builder, and a woman who refused to be defined by circumstances. In the end, her story is not just about fame or fortune, it is about strength. And even in her final chapter, Ivana Trump remained unforgettable.